Hello, boys and girls. Today, let me introduce you to one of the most beautiful countries in the world, China. China is officially known as the People's Republic of China. China is a country in Asia. This is a map of the world. This is where we're at. And this is China. There is an ocean between us, and it takes about 13 hours on a plane to get to China from here. Area wise, China is the fourth largest country in the world. China has the largest population in the world with 1.4 billion people. The population of the United States is 331 million. Imagine how big that number is. Double it and double it again. Yes, that is a lot of people living in China in 2021. China is a beautiful nation with rich cultures. Many of you know China from the movies you watched on TV. Raise your hand if you have seen Kung Fu Panda or Mulan with your mommy and daddy. You can visit all the animals in Kung Fu Panda in most zoos in China. Giant panda is the national treasure of China. Although Mushu is a bit difficult to find in the zoos, but you should always remember to be brave like Mulan. Food is a big part of everyday's life. Chinese food is very different from American food. Rice is the main food of the Chinese meal, and people use chopsticks instead of forks to pick up their food. Tea is the national drink in China. While there are many different choices for tea, green tea is the most popular drink in China. Christmas is not commonly celebrated in China. Instead, the Spring Festival, or more commonly known as the Chinese New Year, is the most important holiday in China. Traditionally, people hang lanterns, watch fireworks, and perform dragon dancing. 2021 is the year of the ox. By the way, happy ox year. Nowadays, Chinese people seldom wear traditional Chinese clothes except on special occasions such as their wedding days. Two of the most well-known cities in China is Beijing and Shanghai. Beijing is the capital city of China. Most historical attractions such as the Great Wall and the Forbidden Palace are in Beijing. Shanghai is the biggest city in China. Like New York City, there are many super tall and modern buildings in Shanghai. The tallest one you see in the picture here is the newly built Shanghai Tower. It is the second tallest building in the world. The Chinese language is very different from English. Here are some simple phrases you can use every day in school and at home. 你好 means hello, 谢谢 means thank you, and 再见 means goodbye. There is no ABCs in Chinese. Writing Chinese is like drawing pictures. Long time ago, Chinese people used to write to each other using pictures. Let me show you how that works. This is the sun and this is the moon. The Chinese characters for the two words look very alike to how they look like in drawing, isn't it? China is one of the oldest countries in the world with around 4,000 years of history. Like you saw in the movie Mulan, China had an emperor and his royal family for a really long time. They lived in big and beautiful houses which are called the palace. China doesn't have emperors anymore, but you can still visit some of the palaces they lived in. The most famous one is the Forbidden Palace in Beijing. This was the home of the last emperor of China. After this short introduction on China, many of you may ask, why should we learn about this faraway nation? First of all, 18.47% of the population on planet Earth is Chinese, which means 1 in 5 people around the world is Chinese. As you grow up, you'll meet new friends, and some of them may come from China. It would make your friends very happy if you know about their country well. Second, as I mentioned, China is a fun country to visit one day with your family. You can tell your parents all the fun places to visit, delicious food to try, and its rich cultures to learn about. Finally, like all of you, China has been growing and will continue to grow up in the future. Although it is far away and is very different from you, it is a precious friend to have and to love. So don't be afraid to say hello to this new friend of yours, and China will open its arms and say 你好.